Reading actually has always had a lot of importance, character, significance, authenticity, worth, agency, and other virtues about itself that often goes unnoticed and unrecognized and undermined by most of us in the world, obviously, because we want possession, wealth, riches, attention, approval, and other worthless external powers into our lives because we're all consumed by knowledge, by possession, by wealth, riches, attention, approval in our lives, and we just now don't want to read anything anymore. We believe we already have everything. We believe we're already in possession of success, material, object, pleasure, entertainment, attention, approval, validation in our lives, and now we just don't need anything anymore. And that includes more knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, character, and certainly more and more reading, authenticity as well. But these are the primary virtues and fundamental qualities in our lives that makes us great, significant, trustworthy, reliable, and not our material powers or objective pleasures that we pursue throughout our lives, ultimately only to realize that it was not really worth it. That if we had invested upon us, upon our authenticity, upon our knowledge, reading, virtue, development, prosperity, then everything would have been worth it. Everything would have made sense in one way or another. But we actually never wanted that kind of progress at all because we are delusional. We're hijacked, penetrated by governments and modern societies to believe that lust, pleasure, possession, entertainment, validation, attention are the primary key paramount virtues in life for progress, growth, learning, development. But it's the other way around. The opposite is the truth. And what they have told us, taught us, and trained us to think, say, become, achieve is absolutely fraudulent and meant or destined to end in failure, misery, sadness, setback, downfall for all of us in the world. And that's why we're experiencing so much depression, degradation, despair, disorientation, anxiety, and frustration in the modern world because the training, the teaching system is absolutely not only a failure, but it's also paradoxical, dangerous, and counterproductive. It does not teach us what it should teach us. It does not teach us what is the absolute reality, what is the exact state of affairs, but it obviously teaches to read and write only, and it does not certainly encourage any critical thinking, reason, wisdom, intelligence either. So obviously, reading always helps with our composure, character, progress. Reading always alleviates, at least temporarily, our sorrows, pains, sadnesses, torments in our lives, and provides us with the missing pieces also in our lives. If not, obviously, the absolute satisfaction of all our desires, the actual actualization of all our ambitions. But reading is important, and there is no problem in the world that just cannot be assuaded.